Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Welcome to New York, home court advantage for the Knicks.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team. Is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
The kick out to Towns. Pass to Brunson. From outside, off the mark. Here's Dallas. On the wing, Davis. Gafford with the ball. Inside. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, the big man. Not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one is on Towns.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And that one misses. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And finished off by Anthony Davis.
What a throwdown by AD. He really rocks the rim with that one.
And that one's good. Brunson.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Thompson outside. Bridges with the steal. It's good. Brunson's got 6.
You give Brunson that wide open of a floor, he's going to operate there.
Count it. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a three-point play.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Jalen Brunson. First personal foul. Second team.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on Towns.
And you can see the lower body strength from AD right there, able to take contact, get fouled, and still get the shot to go.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Irving can't get it to go.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Towns for three. Knocks down the three ball.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Mavericks lead 16-13.
Irving looking for an opening. Out to Thompson. They set the pick. Outside Irving. And stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Hart. Left side, Towns. New York moving it around. It's blocked. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Irving. That's tipped.
Good awareness from Hart. He interferes at the right moment. And just Shakespearean there. A smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
16.
Irving with the ball. And Bridges with the block. It'll count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams.
The Mavericks 16.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
There's Dinwiddie to the paint. Here's Lively. And it goes down 2 points.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now, here's Bridges. No scoring in this one. Towns, no luck.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Down low. And finished off by Lively.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
That's a two from Towns. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Towns has got 5.
Mavericks lead.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Here's Brunson after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Back to Towns. Clock at 6. Another miss by Towns.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Here's Christie. Pass to Lively. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
City Dancer.
Here's Brunson. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
Pass to Christie. Now, here is Irving. Davis up top. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Shoots over Anunoby. And Davis can't get it to go.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And it's Davis missing. And here are the Knicks. Big stretch here going 10-2.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Irving up top. It's rebounded by Towns. The Knicks leading by 4. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much.
Knicks lead 31.
Now, guys don't want to guard someone like Jalen Brunson. He just keeps coming.
Back to Irving. Davis sets a screen. And good that time. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Brunson goes in. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Mavericks trailed by 7. Here's Lively. Makes it off the glass. Lively's got 6.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
It's deflected. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. New York ahead, up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Brunson. Brunson, oh, not bothered by the contact.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
And finished off by Davis.
Great little stuff there from Davis to finish things off.
Hart, that's good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. To the middle. It's tipped. Back to Thompson. To the inside. And stolen by Anunoby.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Average trail by 8. Pass to Gafford. Now Washington misses the 3. Bridges with it. 3-pointer. Cans it from downtown. Bridges. Got the lead up to 11 now for New York.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Now Irving. 7 points in the game. Pass to Marshall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jalen Brunson.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
2 shots.
Marshall hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Brunson. Towns high post. Back to Brunson. From the top of the key. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Brunson's got 23.
And the all-around game of Towns can score it, rebound it, as well as pass the ball. So skilled at his position.
Bridges with the steal. Launches the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
The Mavericks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And both free throws good for Lively.
2 minutes.
The Knicks leading by 12. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
1:57 left to play in the third. Inside. Here's Lively. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Down low.
Wow, Hart really getting up for that lob.
Knicks lead.
And so here is Dallas. They trail by 14. Pass to Thompson. The three. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
3-point goal.
Thompson's got 5 now.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
That's a 2 from Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes, Cat. Get the easy ones.
Pass to Christie. Thompson is doubled. Wants to get it to Irving and does. Here's Marshall. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
It's good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away. Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Pass to Christie. Outside Irving. The screen from Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots it up. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's the New York Knicks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear.
42.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Mavericks trailed by 12. Outside Irving. Pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And here's Irving. To the middle. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Brunson. So fast in transition. Brunson gets it in there.
Knicks lead.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Knicks?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Pass to Davis. Rebounded by Hart.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Gafford. Back to Davis. Over to the wing. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Gafford misses. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. A 12-point game. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. So it's the Mavericks now. Here's Christie. Down low. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
It's not just attacking, he's doing it with tremendous focus. Davis not letting anything get in the way.
Towns for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. The Knicks lead by 11. Pass to Hart. Brunson, right side. Launches it. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Thompson misses. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
First team foul.
Mavericks on D. They trail by 11. Outside, Towns. It falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Towns has got 11 points here in just the second half. Irving with the bounce pass. Bridges with the steal. Shots up. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Like to see Mikal get out there on the fast break and see that open opportunity.
Outside Irving. Thompson outside. Thompson with the three.
Just so remarkable and consistent from distance is Klay Thompson.
The Knicks leading by 13. Here's Brunson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. First free throw is good.
Jalen Brunson at the line.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson. It's a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical and he can play on and off the ball. Dare I call it funky?
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Knicks.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jalen Brunson.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Inside, here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Kyrie Irving.
Well, I think Kyrie could play not only with the ball, but with the baton right now, orchestrating the offense.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Mavericks ball.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A confident